Hello everyone and welcome back to Cancerian Tarot. Today's reading we shall be receiving a message from the universe. So if you want to take a moment to choose option A with the Fenster Quartz, B with the Smokey Quartz or C with the pink Opal, the timestamps will be down in the description below. If you need a few extra moments, please feel free to pause the video and choose the card or the crystal you're most drawn to. Hello, option A with the Fenster Quartz. We're starting with the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm straight away drawn to the details in the Fenster Quartz. It might be hard to focus because the way the camera is. But if you notice, there's a lot of tiny little black spots, a lot of little sort of prisms and shapes inside of it. The Knight of Wands is all about taking on more than you can handle, biting off more than you can chew, putting your energy into too many places at once. Or some of you, it'll be feeling like you're being torn apart, you're constantly on the move. Aspect it. Well, actually first I'll aspect it and then I'm going to pull your good luck and your challenge. Okay. Your good luck and your challenge. So the Ten of Cups in reverse is aspecting your Knight of Wands. Some of you will be feeling overburdened by family, by home life, by all of your responsibilities, things that bring you joy and happiness, but also things that you bear a lot of responsibility for. I'm also seeing here you have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse as your good luck with the Page of Cups. I'm hearing some of you being emotionally drawn to a new job, a new project or something. I'm seeing your good luck in a strange way. Sorry, because although the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, which can mean losing your goals, not being on track, not following things through, not managing to get to the next stage in your career, I see you as forming an attachment here. There's something that your heart is going to draw you towards. This is going to be you maybe making a realization that the position you're in is not really where you're most comfortable, where you're not able to express yourself the most. I'm also seeing though with the Page of Cups, I feel some of you might be drawn away from work because we have Ten of Cups there and we have the card of babies. It could literally mean family, it could mean babies coming in, a new family member. Some of you it might even mean a new pet. It could be, for example, someone turns up and says, can you rescue this puppy? Can you rescue this bunny? And you say yes. Others of you, it could just be a new baby in the family. Some of you, it can mean you're kind of having a lucky streak when it comes to your inner joy in this regard. It's going to be less of a focus on monetary gain. There's not going to be as much of that, but I'm feeling personal satisfaction here. We have the Seven of Wands though. This is your challenge. This is going to be about you standing your ground and fighting for yourself. Now some of you might enjoy speaking on behalf of others. You might enjoy giving a voice to those who cannot, in which case the Seven of Wands, that would apply. But also the Seven of Wands is raising your weapons, being prepared to stand your ground no matter what. There's a lot of perseverance through that. Although it's a fire card, there's a lot of burning fire there at the moment. There's autumn leaves. So this is going to be something, this is a stage that you transition through. You have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords in reverse, sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. My brain runs faster than my mouth. The Nine of Swords in reverse, getting away from tension. I think if you put your foot down on something, this is going to be a challenge. You're going to have to really say, this is too much work for me. I can't deal with this at the moment. This is not something I agree with. This is causing detriment to others. Something along those lines is going to bring you a lot of relief. Really unleashing those words. I noticed the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Again, two high energy cards, two fire cards, two cards of passion, drive, motivation. The Knight of Wands though, it appears something in your life you're finding difficult, you're finding yourself worn down, you're finding it exhausted, you're taking on more than you can handle. And for some of you that will also resonate. The Seven of Wands, having to constantly fight for something, could be wearing you down or could be making you feel like you've bitten off more than you can chew. We have the Page of Swords in reverse over this Knight of Wands and Ten of Cups. This is a take your time when you make a decision. Think about things clearly and listen to others. Maybe ask someone in your family, a friend, something like that, what they think about the situation. What would they do if they were you? And I know it's not always that easy. it's not always a, oh yeah, if I were this person, I would do this. Well, you're not in that person's situation. So do take what they say with a pinch of salt, but be open-minded about things. Don't just rush into a hasty decision, because sometimes a Knight of Wands in reverse is also someone who dives into things too quickly and ends up out of their depth. Eight of Cups in reverse, okay. Make a decision before you cut something off, and also make a decision and really take your time to think about it before you cling on to something. If you're feeling overburdened and worn out, perhaps think it through. What is the goal in the end? What are you manifesting? And what is the true reward going to be? Because if it takes you well away from your family all the time, away from your friends, away from your hobbies, your home life, if this thing that you're chasing or all of these burdens you're taking on are not allowing you space to grow yourself or allow you space to spend time with people you care about, then this is something that's going to cause a lot of challenge down the line. Four of Cups in reverse, being open-minded to starting new relationships, to forming bonds again, being open as well to accepting help. If you notice here, the panda's refusing to take the cup, refusing to take the hand, refusing to let go of something. But in reverse, it can mean you're starting to accept help again. The universe wants you to ask for help when you need it, to think about things carefully and really make a decision based on not just emotion or morals, but also on logic. Can you handle any more work? Can you handle doing this situation? Because some of you handle the extra pet. I'm going to look into your luck a little bit more. I'm seeing you, some of you, as, how would I put this nicely? There's a part of you that's following your heart, following your passion. Your luck will bring you there. However, it's almost like there's an aspect of greed to it. It's like you're going to gain something very fulfilling, but almost in a greedy sense with that Nine of Cups in reverse. There's a lack of emotional independence because we have the Page of Cups, which is attachment, but it also feels like it's almost like a dependency. You're going to have something. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, splashing your cash, showing it around, spending it, not saving it. I think some of you are going to have perhaps a windfall in cash, or like I said, a new pet, a new baby, someone coming into your family that's going to cost you financially quite a lot. It's going to bring you a new emotional attachment. There are going to be burdens to this though. It really feels like some of you, it could be causing conflicts. It could, like I said, be spending a lot of money with it. The Chariot though, so if there's something you're after, it's time to go for it. I am seeing you, unfortunately, as spending a lot of money or having to invest a lot into something physically and emotionally. So for example, you might be putting all of your heart into something and funneling your money into it as much as possible in order to take action, in which case if there's something you want to achieve that you need to do that for, so for example a business, you need to buy your stock, you're setting up a YouTube channel, you have to buy a camera, that type of thing. If that's what you need to do, this, your luck is there with you. It's saying go for it, because in the end this investment will pay off grandly. It might not be straight away, your luck's not coming in straight away, it's going to cost you a lot, it's going to be a lot of work, you're going to have to persevere, and you're going to have to remember with the Page of Cups exactly why you're doing it. Being willing to let go of something there with the Six of Swords. Again, like I said, this is about standing up and fighting for yourself, for your group, for your ideas, what you believe in. Fight for your position. It could be your luck you're having to fight through. It could be the Knight of Wands energy you're having to persevere through. But it's going to bring you relief. Okay, emotional growth, but there's also secrets and illusions. Don't be guided by illusions. Don't be drawn in by fantasy or exciting stories here. This is also about protecting your inner self, being in touch with your higher self. I think deep down, although there's an aspect of stress here, you're going to be emotionally and psychologically satisfied. You're going to be able to cut things off, move things on in life. The Seven of Pentacles, again, doing the mundane but also achieving it, receiving your money, clearing your path, planting your seeds and nurturing them, starting to see them grow. There's responsibility there. I think if you stand your ground, you're going to achieve that level of comfort. You're going to achieve that level of mental and emotional independence, but you're also going to gain personal satisfaction. There's a release of energy here for you. The world, some of you, it will lead you to be able to travel, to branch yourself out. Others of you, this is going to bring you to other opportunities. This challenge you get over, this is going to be where you really bring in, where you manifest your luck. The other luck is not necessarily manifested, it's something you work for. This is the work that you manifest, that you really stand your ground for, you persevere through. Getting out of being trapped, the High Priestess in reverse. Be careful of trust as well. Be careful of who you trust in this situation. Your challenge is standing your ground while finding your trust, listening to your higher self, while also releasing yourself from the entrapments. Don't be caught in other people's tangles or ideas. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello, option B with the Smokey Quartz. Oh, we're starting with the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing here with this Smokey Quartz, there's an aspect of clarity, smoke screen. For some of you, there's someone lying in wait that is waiting to cause a conflict with you. They want an argument, there's something they have to say. There's a reminder here that not all is bad, but there is a caution that needs to be made. There is a careful decision. Be very careful with the words you speak. Okay, so I'm going to aspect this, then I'll do your luck and your challenge, but we'll continue with this in a minute. Be careful of what you say or do because you could regret it. I think there's someone, I almost envision them like a panther prowling towards you, prowling through the dark, waiting for you to make one mistake so they can pounce and then they can say, look what this person has done. Be very wary of falling into other people's traps. Be very wary of gossip and rumour, and especially of what people say. Your luck, the Hierophant, and your challenge, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. I think if there's someone in a ruling position of power in your life, and obviously I don't mean someone who completely rules over you, but if there's someone like a boss, someone with a lot of authority, I think someone else can step in and offer you that strength. They can offer you assistance here. Some of you, it might even be a religious leader. The Hierophant is doing things by the book. It's orthodoxy, it's tradition. Some of you will find a good amount of luck in doing things by the book, doing things honestly here, because that King of Swords energy is, it doesn't feel like you, it feels like it could be this other person. Your luck is if you follow the rules, you are respectable, you follow your own words, and you very much present yourself, you build that reputation. That's going to bring you in a lot more opportunity. I'm going to aspect them all again in a minute, but I want to do this Ace of Wands in reverse, your challenge, okay? I think the universe is throwing you some communication challenge. I feel again like this could be related to this other person. The Ace of Wands in reverse is a loss of passion, it's demotivation, it's a lack of attraction. It can just feel like all the wind's been taken out of your sails. It can even feel for some of you like a passion project or something you really cared about has failed or gone wrong. We have the Five of Swords, conflict, bickering, people who are willing to get things over on you. It's kind of also people looking for positions of power. Now this isn't a king's type of energy, this is someone who's sort of a lowly grunt, who receives a little bit more power and tends to abuse it. We have the King of Swords energy there. Again, it feels like there's someone in your life that would love to control you, that would love to say this and that would love to have the final word in everything. Again, this person is trying to pull you into a trap. There is someone, and it could be co-worker, friend, romantic partner, family, however it resonates, be very wary of the wolf in sheep's clothing. It feels like this is someone that I feel like you would know who it was, even if other people would say, oh no, they're an absolute sweetheart, they would never do this. It's a smokescreen with that Smoky Quartz. We have Temperance, so you need to be patient and you need to be willing to experiment here. You need to be willing to perhaps not fall into the trap. Don't say the things, don't get involved in these type of petty arguments. Try to be very unbiased. When they talk to you, try and make sure you suss out who this could be. If you're still thinking, I don't know who that could be, detach a little bit from people and then try to look at it objectively. Try and say gentle things. Be nice and positive about everyone you speak to. So for example, if someone then says, oh, this person, that could be the person pulling you into a trap. Be very wary of that, especially in this day and age where people have cameras. You have a rebirth, so this is This is going to help you actually. This is going to bring you into a new stage of you being able to analyse other people, you being able to see the good in people, and you being able to maintain this balance, this harmony that you have, that you need to maintain. You don't want to say something you're going to later regret. You don't want to say something that's going to lead you to a hard defeat, because I feel like someone's really biding their time. They want to do that with you. I also feel like this is going to change the winds of things a little bit. It's going to change your direction. For example, you might no longer be drawn to this career path or going to this group or attending this thing because of this person. It's going to make you feel a little bit demotivated, and I also feel like it's going to make you feel a bit less interested in them. But this breaking out of toxicity, toxic cycles, stepping away from the negative, getting away from this devil's energy. If you are objective, you are patient, you are careful with your decisions, you try to avoid these types of failures, you will be the one to break loose. Beginner's luck, starting again, a new spark. If you notice, the devil's all burnt to a crisp, but the Page of Wands is a reignition again. So that's positive. It feels like with your rebirth, this is going to give you a new spark. It's going to open you to new opportunities, and this is going to really put that person down. They're going to generate some nasty karma from doing this to you. Don't be shielded by the smoke screens and the sweet face or whatever it is, especially if other people have warned you about this person. There's someone that wants you to fail. Your luck here with the Hierophant. Doing things by the book is going to help you get over this pain. I don't think you're actually going to be that hurt by this situation. I think your luck is going to carry you through. You have the Two of Pentacles there, so there's finding balance and harmony. Some of you, it might be literally that you step away from a job, or you report someone at work, or you have to put some money into something in order to step away from another situation. It feels like a positive thing though. Okay, the Empress in reverse, I heard the words pleasurable. Your luck is going to lead you to a situation of fun. Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse. It could be that you're literally going to pack yourself up and go on holiday. So I'm feeling that type of energy. If you're doing something that's almost lazy, that's fun, just having even like a week off where you just sit around the house in your pyjamas, I'm seeing something like that coming in for you. Do things by the book, do as you should, and don't embody the King of Swords energies, even if other people around you are. Do not become like them, say, well, you can't beat them, join them. That's not the energy for you. You need to take the higher ground, you need to take the moral ground, the Hierophant, the person who's honest, trustworthy, does it by the book, and also focuses on morals. I think that this is also you doing this, and I also heard the words report it to the police. If there is something that's worrying you or something you see as a crime or threatening in any way, report it. I see you as gaining your justice and your luck by doing things honestly, with integrity, and to the book. You've had to make some sacrifices, you've sort of started looking at things objectively. This is going to be good for you. Doing that, being able to make sacrifices, cut off the things that are no longer working for you. For example, look here, Two of Pentacles. Some of you might be sacrificing a job, you might be sacrificing some money, you might be sacrificing a partnership, but that's going to bring you the positivity in the end. King of Cups in reverse, something that was going to make you unhappy is going to end. That's very positive. You make a sacrifice, something's going to die off, something bad is going to come to an end, something that made you unhappy. Now we'll quickly aspect these. Okay. Your greatest challenge, finding motivation and passion in the face of conflict, making future plans, setting goals, following it through, and finding your confidence. However, you have the Emperor here, so know that you can be in charge, and know that you do embody these qualities, even if you feel you don't. Even if other people are trying to tear you down and make you believe that that's not the case, they're wrong. They're the wrong ones, okay? You need to find a way to rebuild these bonds, rebuild this happiness. Some of you will actually find motivation by speaking to your family, your loved ones, friends, whoever, building those connections back up, that nostalgia, that love, the relationships. They're going to bring you that confidence to put you in the Emperor's position. You have the Emperor and the Hierophant, the slight similarities there. You are someone that is more powerful and more responsible than you realise. Nine of Pentacles, again, a challenge, finding financial independence. Some of you, I'm really feeling a strong resonation that you have trouble at work. Two of Swords in reverse, you need to be open-minded through this challenge. You need to be willing to sacrifice a partnership or make sure a relationship remains platonic in order to get through this. Like I said, Lovers in reverse, this could be a family member that you're going to seek a lot of comfort from. Be very wary because you're going to face a lot of conflict. Unfortunately, this is a conflict group, but you need to keep your eye on the ball and keep working hard towards your goals. Be very careful of your language. The Queen of Swords there, very careful with what you say to other people because it could severely backfire. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello, option C with the pink opal. We're starting with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I heard the word lack of chances. Be very careful with your luck. Be very careful, especially if it relates to finance or material possessions. Now is not the time for heavy spending. Now is not the time to make elaborate investments into things, okay? So I'm going to aspect this, then I'll do your luck and your challenge. Okay. Luck, 10 of Wands. Challenge, the Sun in reverse. Okay, I'm getting a clearer picture of this now. Okay. You need to really save your money. You need to really think about what you want to do with your money and your resources. This could include your talents and skills. Think about it wisely. Your Ace of Pentacles in reverse is aspected by the Queen of Cups. So there's a part here of love, of nurturing, of emotional bonds. Some of you, I also heard some of you needing to save money for your mother, some sort of investment involving your mother or a family member, someone very close to you, very loving. So it might be, for example, your mother needs help with her house payment, your mother needs some things cleared out. There's that type of energy. There's also focus on your love in your life as well, I'm hearing, as opposed to just the material possessions, because at the moment it feels like that's precarious. Now, we'll come back to that in a minute. You have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So this is your luck. Your luck is your ability to bear the burden. Your luck is your responsibility. Your luck is being recognised for everything you do, being very skilled, being very talented and motivated. If you notice, the panda has the fireworks exploding, taking the hat off. Although the panda still carries a burden, the panda's relieved, relaxed, happy, feeling fulfilled by all that you do. The 3 of Wands is starting to see your ships coming in. You're going to see those rewards coming in soon. Your luck is you are going to get rewards for all of your hard work. Some of you, I actually heard that you might be a carer or something like that, unrecognised, in which case soon I think some of you will actually receive that recognition that you deserve. So we have your challenge, the Sun in reverse, a lack of happiness, a lack of guidance, a lack of direction, feeling almost like you're living in a permanent stage of cloudiness. It can also feel like depression. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Again, that's a problem with goal setting, especially related to work. I'm feeling a lot of you might be having some financial difficulty at the moment. It could be related to unstable work. I don't know why I keep coming back to caring. It feels like you have responsibilities to look after the people around you. That's why I said mother here. I feel like there's someone in your life you have a lot of responsibility towards, and it perhaps prevents you from seeking your full career. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, poor quality workmanship. Some of you might have lost a job, some of you might need to gain new skills in order to have a job, especially in a career that you specifically want or you see yourself in long term. We have the Hermit in reverse here. I'm aspecting this one first, I keep being drawn to this one. Coming out of your comfort zone, speaking to other people. You might be a very shy or introverted person, in which case if you want to get out of this slump, if you want to pass this challenge, you're going to really need to put yourself forward. Even if you're not confident, fake it until you make it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is a bad luck. There is no manifestation in this. This is kind of, I don't want to say karma because I don't think you've brought bad karma on yourself. I feel like it is just a stroke of bad luck. Some people can have the most amount of karma in the world, good karma, good energies, and bad things still happen to them because the universe wants to challenge them, because if it thinks you've had too much luck, it's going to take it away. Dreaming of opportunity. Your challenge is also thinking about what you want in a realistic sense. It's also about making sure you set your goals and your dreams. You're not just focusing on, oh, I could try this thing and then I could do this and then I want to be this. It's like saying I want to be a doctor and a pilot and an artist and a professional dancer and a YouTuber and a carer. There's all that type of not knowing what you want or not living in a realistic sense. You also seem to have a lot of hopes of getting out of financial poverty, or at least upgrading your wage bracket, having more material wealth, and I see that as potentially coming through. Your struggle is to get out of that. I see you as being able to do it, but I also see it being something you struggle with the focus, struggle with confidence. It also feels like you're very unhappy. Unhappiness is something you're struggling with. Maybe you are focusing a lot on dreaming and what you want there rather than anything else. I feel like I'm going to aspect these quickly first. Your good luck comes from hard work and detachment. Don't spend all of your time on your friends. If your friends are doing well and you're feeling like, I'm not where I want to be in life, I'm not this, by all means spend time with them, but don't consume that time. Don't allow other people to detract from what you need to do. Sometimes we need to step away emotionally from other people in order to focus on ourselves and on what we need to do in life. We don't have time for other people. I'm feeling like your luck is not going to be found in necessarily your friendship groups or your family, and I'm not saying they're not beneficial to you, that's not right. It just feels that these particular problems, this particular type of luck to gain your rewards, you need to walk this path alone. You need to walk it seriously, and like I said, alone, and you do not need to be distracted by romantic partners. Don't be pulled off course by a pretty face or something like that. Don't allow someone to flirt and take you away. Don't flirt with anyone in the workplace either, especially if you have to work very hard and you're relying on this for your goals. Be serious about it. Don't form new attachments in the wrong place. I'm also seeing here, we're going to aspect this, you have the pink opal, so that's the thing about love, but I'm also hearing self-love with it. You need to really care for yourself. Struggling to provide for the family, struggling to have enough to give charity, lack of manifestation. You need to really focus on your work goals and what it is you want to achieve. I'm just going to move those out of the way. You need to really start manifesting and gaining, like I said with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, there are some skills you need to gain. It can be communication, it can be passion and motivation, it can be communication with other people. There's all sorts of things going on here, but I also see a very severe disharmony, especially between your work life and your material life. Two of Cups in reverse, disharmony again, and it feels like you maybe have trouble connecting with other people, especially at work, or communicating with them. Some of you might even be neurodivergent. There's something like that makes it very hard for you to do this. I don't think it's your fault though. Good judgment though, you need to make a call on this. You need to say, maybe I can't do this job anymore, maybe I can't bear these burdens, maybe I need to try something else, because your other two cards to see your rewards were passionate cards. They were fire energy cards, they're motivational, they're leadership cards. You need to take ownership of this. You need to say, you know what, I can't do this, I'm going to do something that I can do. You know what, I need to gain these new skills in order to surpass this. I also think you need someone to support you through it. I'm seeing you as being able to move on though emotionally, but you really need to take action. You need to gain these skills. You need to make a decision on this. You need to make a call is what I'm hearing. Make that call. People are on your side. People don't begrudge you any of these decisions or anything you've done. No one thinks any shame of you, but you do need to call justice. You might be taken advantage of at work, being underpaid, some of you. You do need to make a decision. I keep hearing that again and again and again. Coming out of there, don't sit back, don't be lazy, don't expect it to be done for you. You're the one who's going to have to put yourself forward. Get out of the comfort zone. Like you had that Hermit in reverse, you're going to need to talk, because your strength, your inner strength and perseverance are what's going to bring you those new jobs and opportunities, which is what's going to give you this new sense of self-confidence and purpose. There's a lot of confidence, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of fun and pleasure in the Queen of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles, new job, new opportunity, sowing your seeds. You need to persevere, you need to make some calls, and I think you need to really stand up and say what you think to other people. Speak to your boss, speak to people around you, vocalise your concerns, vocalise what you're going to do, make those quick and logical decisions. You can ask for support and help if you need it, but you have to be the one to do it. No one can do it for you. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.